Welcome to StarCraft 2. In our top left, we have our blue Terran player, TaNk. And in our bottom right, we have our red Protoss player, Scrub. I do not know Terran versus Protoss at all. I have no idea what to expect. Pylon coming out. I can expect that. You cannot win a game on 15 supply, most likely. You definitely need more than 15 supply, thus the Pylon. And our Terran player agrees and also builds a supply depot to up his maximum supply. This map has a long rush distance for both air and ground. So I wonder if these players will take advantage of that to do a more greedy opening. We see a single gateway come out of our Protoss player, and it looks like a probe scout. From our Terran player, we have getting a gas, probably setting up a wall with his add-on here, and gonna go scout. This is a little early a scout. Don't know how much each one's going to see here, but high-five each other in the middle of the map. Definitely we'll see that it's not a proxy. I don't think you have enough minerals to build proxy racks unless you don't build one in your base. Probe comes in. What does he see? He sees everything. And our Terran player, his scout, sees his players here. He sees this. Sees no forge. Pretty happy about that. He sees the 7 X core coming in. So we're tacking up very quickly. Not going to win a game with getting a second base. He is aware. So our Protoss player is going for a more greedy opening. Let's go back to everyone. And yep, he is too. Very quick expands, it looks like. Most likely because of the long rush distance between the two players. Getting another barracks, not taking up into a factory. Have a Reaper, most likely some early Reaper harass. Terran, a little bit better at spending the money than the Protoss is. Not being supply blocked, very good. Let's see, let's look at our units. So no army out of our Protoss player yet. Is he producing anything? He is producing a Stalker. Stalkers should be able to deal with this Reaper. This Reaper probably won't get much damage done. Reapers do very little damage to structures, so no threat to this with only one Reaper. No threat on the enemy side for our Terran player. I have no... Okay, yep, there we go. We got a wall here from our Terran. He's going into a factory, so this may be a 2-1-1. Has a second gas, maybe some heavy mech play here. Going into a reactor here. He sees the reactor. Our Scrub does. Sees the reactor. Sees 2 Marines coming out. How does he respond? Oh, here we go. Stalker. Yep. Gonna just pick this guy up for free. Beautiful Stalker micro. Can't even get over the ledge. See you later, Reaper. How much did he see? Nothing he didn't see before. Because there's nothing else to see. Oh, a robotics facility. I wonder, does he have vision of that? He does not see the robotics facility.
Hey, your base is under attack, man.
And the Stalker doing a counterattack. Let's see. Yeah, 4 Marines will definitely hold back a Stalker. No workers at this base. Can't even pick off any workers. Yep, we're going a 2-1-1 up to a starport. No other tech buildings from our Terran. We have a tech lab going into Stimpack. Is this the... This is not the experimental stim pack. It still takes about 2 minutes to finish instead of about 1.5 minutes. From our Protoss, warping in at Twilight Council. And 2 more gateways. From my understanding, from the nice people of the subreddit All Things Protoss, they tell me that for every base you have, you can have 3 production facilities, aka 3 warp gates, and a tech lab. This guy's going a little crazy with a bunch of tech stuff, robotics facilities. Look at our units tab. We have 3 observers, 2 stalkers. Workers definitely favoring our Protoss player. Better micro on the Protoss side. Looking to definitely micro up. Almost 2 fully. So we have 2 fully mineral mining bases and looking to get that gas. Most likely to tech up quickly with this Twilight Council. And getting more production buildings with that. Our Terran player, walling off. Getting some Winnow Mines. think those are widow mines. And wait, maybe they're not. What do widow mines even look like? Oh, I don't know if he had a widow mine. They'd be up here. Doesn't have any widow mines. Let's look at the units lost. He lost his Reaper. That's it. Very low kill game, but it looks like we're having a double drop coming in with Medevacs, Marauders, and the other M1 Marines. Looking at our income, definitely favoring the Protoss. But, oh, he's seasoned on the Observer. How will we react? Stalker's coming in. Medevac's coming home. A Marauder and a Marine don't come in. However, this is a beautiful drop. Still a lot of damage coming in here. Warping in some Zealots to deal with this. Killing Zealots before we even get off their home planet. Our Protoss players under some serious pressure here. Probes pulled from the line. Stim pack coming out. How much are we losing here? See the probes just dropping. No units. This is both of the army. There is a siege tank. It is most likely sieged up over here. Is it going to come along the board? Nope, it's just going to siege up right there. And we see that he takes care of this. Let's look at our units lost tab. So that attack definitely favoring our Terran player. Beautiful drop, in my humble silver opinion. Let's look at the worker count. There we go. Is still favoring our Protoss. So Protoss has more income. I wonder how that'll affect anything. Upgrades, stim pack, and then we have charge and warp gate. So checking in to less of the 1-1 and more to the buffing stuff. Blink on the way, and we have concussion shells just finishing, armor just finishing. Anything else here in terms of? We have our third Nexus coming down. Very good. Yep, definitely gonna just take up the economy. Army definitely favoring the Terran player. And it looks like he's going to move out with that with another... Oh, no. Maybe not a drop. I'm just going to... just walk across the old-fashioned way. Pulling... How do I see the army? Units. If I could just see army somehow. Alright, let's look at the units here. So we got 12 Marines, 5 Marauders, 2 siege tanks, 2 Medevacs coming in. A Phoenix, maybe to dogfight the Medevac. However, one Phoenix is not going to do terribly well against... Oh, charge lots go in. They find the tanks on siege. This could be big. Oh, to get a decent surround. Tanks gone before it can even do any real damage. Charge lots coming in, focusing the tanks. Beautiful pickup, Micro. No boy left behind. You can't grab those ones. You don't got enough room. Take them back. Take them home. Pulling out the Marines to zone off the Phoenixes. Phoenixes start dogfighting. They cannot kill those fast enough. Charge lots threatening. Pick up or die. Nope. Everyone's just going to back off. Respecting the other player's army. Beautiful. I'm surprised we don't have units other than Zealots here. Zealots, I thought, were mainly just meat shields. But they are getting the job done with this charge. Early charge up Marauders. Zealots charging in with the Marauders. They're doing tons of damage here. Catch a stray one off. Beautiful micro back by our Terran player. And they decide it's not worth the fight here. Charge lots most likely don't want to go into... They won't get a good surround here being a melee unit. So naturally they'd back off. Let's see. Look at the units lost tab. Still favoring our Terran player. But it is looking better than it was previously from that drop attack. Let's look at our workers. I really got to make this in a way I can understand. Oh, let's look at our actions per minute. Doing 2 things every 1 second. That is really good compared to me. Oh, we have an observer here. He is seeing everything. No detection. Oh, can he see that? Just outside of the turret range. It is a detector, so, but does not know that there is a spy amongst him. Going off of 2 bases, how much production do we have here? Barracks with a reactor. And then a bunch of tech labs. So 1 doing 2 Marines at a time, and I imagine these are all doing Marauders. Oh, and a Marine. Okay. And then a starport with a reactor on it, most likely for medevacs. Oh. Did I? Oh, I missed something. I didn't want to go back, but I'm just bad and didn't see the people being attacked. So here we go. So charge lots coming in. Let's watch this last fight here. Oh, and an unexpected angle, but the observer sees it. Charge lots come in, doing tons of damage, but there's just so much army here. Let's look at the units lost tab. Definitely favoring our Terran. Warping in more zealots. Destroying all of these probes. Probes go home. Just not enough charge lots there. There's just so many Marines doing so much damage. These Phoenixes, I don't know if they were the right call here. And he leaves the game. He didn't. So I think the fatal flaw for our Protoss player here, in my humble silver opinion, is lack of money spent. And look at this gas. This is a lot of gas to just have in your bank. And I think he knew the Terran was only on 2 bases and opted only to build. We're going to see the actual units that were like dead. I don't know. Oh wait, units killed. Control R. Oh, this is Terran lost more units. But I think that's because he made the cheaper Marines. Overall, great game. Terran reading it perfectly, understanding his opponent maybe went too greedy of a build and focused him with a 2 base all in. Solid game. GG, enjoy your ladder points.